Here's how to climb out of any conspiracy rabbit hole for you or someone you love in 3 easy moves. Step 1. Know the neuroscience. You might not be crazy, but you are on drugs. Really good ones. Your amygdala, oxytocin, and dopamine. In the last few years, our amygdalas, or our threat detection systems, have been on super high alert. Surprise elections, natural disasters, global pandemics. Our impulse to stay on top of every breaking news item, every hot take, every expert opinion has skyrocketed. In the olden days, we'd have to be listening to jungle drums and village gossip, but now it's TikTok, YouTube binge watches, and WhatsApp and Signal groups. We're all desperate to get a handle on what might save us or kill us, and each time we find that something that Stanford's Robert Sapolsky calls salient, meaning it might make us or break us, we get a strong squirt of dopamine. Even if the news is shitty, it feels perversely good to have found it. Plug that click into big tech optimism algorithms and we're off on a self-reinforcing ride of our lives. But a funny thing happens when we get too much dopamine. We succumb to apophenia, the tendency to perceive patterns and meaning between otherwise unconnected events. It shows up in early onset schizophrenia and in conspiracy theories. And when we're cooped up, separated, unable to hug and hang out with our people, our oxytocin plummets, less trusting, more suspicious, more prone to paranoia. That's how the drugs in our brains are doing us dirty. Step 2, simple gut check. Anytime you become convinced you should put your phone in the microwave because you've uncovered a shadowy cabal that runs the entire world, just ask yourself, well, how did the Epstein Island crew feel about the Mexican narcos, or the Albanian, Russian, or Sicilian mafias, or the Chinese Communist Party, or the Tong, or the Japanese Yakuza? Are they all hatching plans at Davos, summering at the Rothschilds? Is Trump a Russian asset or an Israeli one? Both? Neither? Step 3, put it in historical context. It's not to say there aren't sinister backroom dealings that would shock and outrage us all. There always have been. But one singular, all-seeing, all-knowing faction has never run the whole table. More likely, it's dozens of competing and conflicting factions duking it out with virtually no one dominating for longer than a few decades or a century at most. Does that help us sleep better at night? Not really, but it reminds us to slow our roll and not leap to the most outrageous conclusions. Black mosques and goat heads distract us from the banality of the evil all around us. Crooked politicians, arms dealers, and soulless multinationals. Because if we fall for the most sensational stories and miss what's actually staring us in the face, well, that's just what they wanted us to think all along.